Top 10 Dustin Poirier Facts. Dustin the Diamond Poirier is one of the biggest fighters to have stepped into the octagon. Time and again, he's proven himself as a worthy, formidable opponent to contend with, in none other than the highly competitive lightweight class. He's been competing since 2009, but despite his reputation and near-legendary career, he's only ever held one title, the interim lightweight championship. Let's celebrate this remarkable career. Today, we bring you the top 10 facts you didn't know about Dustin Poirier. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon for timely notifications. Number 10. He's had a rough childhood. It's no surprise that Dustin Poirier chooses MMA to build a career in, considering grew up in Lafayette, Louisiana's troubled neighborhood, where he was getting into brawls on a near daily basis. He's gone on the record saying that the only sport that he enjoyed as a kid was boxing. That's right, Poirier was training boxing before he decided to jump careers into MMA. His rough upbringing meant that he needed a way to protect himself from bullies and other people trying to push him around. As such, he trained to fight. Fortunately for us and his fans, he managed to focus his energy into building an MMA career. Number 9. He's married to his childhood sweetheart. Dustin Poirier is married to his childhood sweetheart, Jolie Poirier. They both attended the Northside High School, where Poirier would often get into trouble with other kids who would pick on him. He always stood up for himself, and during one such brawl in his high school, he was noticed by his soon-to-be girlfriend. The two fell in love since and went on to have a healthy, long-lasting relationship. They married on September 4th, 2009 and have had a baby girl in 2016. Number 8. Net worth. As of yet, Dustin Poirier has been reported to have an estimated net worth of about $2 million. A far cry from other UFC fighters' net worth. It's still a hefty fortune to be sitting on. It's a surprising amount since he's outperformed so many of his peers that you'd think he'd be worth a whole lot more. This can be attributed to the fact that Poirier isn't that much of a show-off and isn't known for extravagance outside of his MMA career. He doesn't rely on trash talking to promote his fights and likes to sell himself based on his remarkable in-ring abilities. Number 7. He's a foodie. Dustin Poirier has been quite open about the strong passion he has for food. He enjoys indulging in culinary disciplines in his downtime. He stated that he's seriously considering taking up the profession of a food critic upon retirement. He's even said he'd be interested in hosting a cooking TV show where he'd travel internationally to try out foreign cuisines. Number 6. He's big on philanthropy. Dustin Poirier is famous for his philanthropic work. He founded the Good Fight Foundation in 2018 with his wife Jolie Poirier to raise money for needy and undeserved communities. Dustin would auction his fighting kits and gloves that he wore to his UFC to raise money for this purpose. The charity foundation has also done work in Africa, where it worked to provide clean water to a community in Uganda. The Good Foundation also provided over 1,000 meals to 3 different hospitals in his hometown in Lafayette in the wake of COVID-19 pandemic. The UFC awarded Dustin Poirier the Forrest Griffith Award for his charity works. Number 5. Illegal boxing. Poirier was one of those tough kids who'd stand up to anyone. He was fighting illegal boxing matches back when he was just 10, where he was whopping kids way bigger than him. He once knocked the teeth out of a 15-year-old boy during one of these matches. An amazing feat of strength on Poirier's part. Number 4. UFC debut. Poirier was signed to WEC when it got merged with UFC in 2010. For his first official fight in UFC, Poirier faced off the number 1 contender for the UFC Featherweight Championship, Josh Grispi. Josh Grispi won by a unanimous decision. What's more impressive is the fact that Poirier was called in at a month's notice. The match was supposed to be between the champion, Jose Aldo, and Josh Grispi. But Aldo had to step down due to injury, and the opportunity came knocking at the door for Poirier to shine. Number 3. His career accomplishments. Poirier has had a remarkable run in UFC so far. He sits at the impressive score of 27-6, out of which he won 13 rounds by knockout, 7 by submission, and 7 by decision. He's also held the UFC interim lightweight championship once and was awarded Fight of the Night on 7 different occasions and 4 Performance of the Night. Number 2. The road to an interim title. Despite being one of the best fighters in the lightweight and featherweight divisions, Dustin Poirier has always been at a disadvantage, as he is always sidelined in favor of some other hot contender making it into the news. He wasn't considered for any title shot throughout the 7 years of his career until he threatened to leave UFC. Eventually, he was given a shot at the interim lightweight championship against Max Holloway, which he won to win the first title of his career. Number 1. His moniker. Poirier returned a changed man after his loss to the notorious one, Conor McGregor. In their fight at UFC 178, McGregor won the match with aggressive striking, which hit Poirier really hard since it was the first time he was taken out with a strike. On top of that, McGregor took his usual approach to the bout with his trash talking, and he got into the mind of Poirier. Poirier has been training hard ever since and has nearly reinvented his fighting style. For his rigorous improvement, he's been given the nickname The Diamond, and at UFC 257 won his bout against McGregor, where he knocked him out in the second round.